So under my presentation on cats and warriors who weren't loved as a child. So everyone loves kittens, but not these kittens. And we're gonna see why and how these
Justice for
turned out.
Tiny. Also, the purple color is canon accurate, by the way.
I thought it was red.
It's purple.
We're starting out with Brokenstar, who is the neglected child of the leader and medicine cat of Shadow Clan. So medicine cats aren't allowed to have
That
kids.
picture of him is fucked up.
Just spoilers
So
for
he
you.
was never allowed to know who his mother was until
He's seen
he
the
died.
horrors.
But he basically grew up with just his dad, and then he killed his dad to become leader of the clan, and he was a terrible leader, so his clan deposed him, and then his mom killed him. So, not a very good life for this guy.
You're forgetting that they blinded him first.
And that, yeah. Next is Scourge. He was just a little guy named Tiny, but because he was tiny, his litter mates didn't like him. They all bullied him, and he was turned out to be a little edgy guy.
You want a drink?
But he ended up running away from
Margarita.
home, and
Everyone has
he
to
renamed
try
himself Scourge and created Blood Clan, and he kind of just became this really
That's not horrible,
feared
but it's
cat
not good.
because
Mild
of luck and
margarita.
reputation. But
I'm
he
drunk
ended
so
up
today.
making an
Like,
alliance
bro, hit me
with
up. I'm trading
Tigerstar
Pokemon cards for a tattoo.
of Shadow Clan to take over all the other clans in the forest,
Hey.
and Scourge decided to kill him
This is
because
for him. Wait, some Sharpies.
I have never read these books.
Because
I'm learning.
I'm learning.
Scourge is my favorite, and he will always be my favorite.
Scourge is
But I am
iconic.
an
He
emo
was
bitch,
just
so
a
it
little
makes
kid
sense.
who was not loved.
He's forgiven of all his crimes.
He
Yeah.
literally just went the edgy boy route.
Yep.
I want to know, was he at the end of the book, of the second book, was he named Tiny?
His
He
name
was
is
named
Tiny.
Tiny
His
when
name
he
was
was
Tiny
born,
originally.
and then he
By
ran away
his-
from home, made Blood Clan, and called himself Scourge.
I remember him from when I read the second book, which is
Diesel,
why
get
it was
off your
so
fucking
fascinating to
phone.
find out he turned into this.
Get off your phone. Stop texting your whores.
How'd you know?
And now we're going to talk about Tigerstar. So he was the
Fuck
sole
this
survivor.
guy. This is Donald Trump.
Basically.
Donald
He was
Trump
a
of
single
the
child
cat
because
world.
his brothers and sisters all died, and his dad left. His dad was the leader of ThunderClan, but left to be a kitty pet, so he was just like...
I didn't know that.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Damn, he's got.
Yeah.
The lore.
Okay, but his crimes
And then
are forgivable.
his mentor was Thistleclaw, who was like a creepy
A
pedophile cat.
pedophile. Yeah, he was a groomer.
And so he did not have a very good
What were these
upbringing.
books?
What kind of fucking books were these?
This is the demographic of like 10 to 12 year olds.
Yeah, I read this as a fucking
I
child.
read this when I was younger, but I never
There's
read
a
it.
It's
lot
like
of
cat
war,
water
death,
shit
and
down.
Oh my god.
It's,
So
it's
this
Dune,
guy,
but for kids.
he was
From the
a-
manga. That's a picture from the manga.
So he repeatedly tried to overthrow his clan leader so he could become leader. Eventually he got caught and exiled, and instead he becomes leader of Shadow Clan. And then he wants to take over all the rest of the clan, so he recruits Scourge and Blood Clan. But actually, when he was an apprentice, he had attacked Scourge as a kitty pet, and Scourge took his revenge on that by killing him.
Kickback.
Deserved.
It
So
very
it
much
was
deserved.
earned karma.
9 times.
This cat
Oh.
had 9 lives because he was a leader. But Scourge
Yeah, he like risked
Scourge
his whole
took
life
every
because all the
single
stuff
life.
came out,
Do you
and then
know
all
why
his
his
life
dad
got
left
out.
the clan? Do you know why his fucking dad left the clan?
Because he got tired of...
No, because Star Clan told him to kill his own kid.
It's like fucking Epic
That
the
was
musical.
like that was a prophecy.
Damn.
Oh.
It's
Star Clan told him to kill Tiger Kid.
Yeah, I've learned that this
Wow.
book is not really meant for children.
No.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Put anything in the book.
So next up is Soul.
His kitty pet name is Harry. That's his
Harry.
Christian name.
So he was actually born without a name.
But his kitty pet name is fucking Harry.
His government
I'm
name.
getting there.
I'm
He
not
was born to a single mother, again.
I know bits and pieces.
His mom didn't want to take care of him and all of his brothers and sisters, so she dumped him on the doorstep of some people,
Queen
and
Vinegar.
he became Harry the kitty pet. But when he was little, his mom used to tell stories about warrior clans, so he was like, oh, I'm going to grow up and be a warrior. And he grew up to be a little bitch. He was really good at, like, smooth talking, but really bad at everything else, so, like, he was really bad at hunting and fighting, and so he was, like, not passing his warrior
He told them
assessment.
all the Bible was wrong.
But he ended up trying to join Sky Clan, and he wasn't like doing very well. So he staged a kidnapping so he could play the hero, but got caught and got exiled.
Oh wow.
And then later he went to the other clans. He talked his way into leading Shadow Clan by predicting a solar eclipse. So Alvacast thought he was like this really powerful guy who was like more powerful than Star Clan.
Ooh.
But then he got caught and was exiled. Later he went to Thunder Clan and pretended that he was like a hero who saved their kids and stuff, even though that was actually Holly Lee.
Is he like having a tantrum here?
Yeah, he wants to be a warrior, but he's not good at it.
So he's slamming his foot on the ground?
Yeah.
Tantrum time.
But yeah, so he was like trying to be a hero in Thunder Clan, but was also plotting with Wind Clan. He got caught and exiled again. And then he leads Wind Clan to fight Thunder Clan, gets defeated, and then they just kicked him out for good. So he's like the most exiled cat in all the clans.
They
right
fucking banned his ass.
She's a
Yeah.
little bitch.
Banned from the Discord.
Yeah.
So he's just this whiny little
Bitch. Wow.
talk his way through
Fake
stuff.
Jesus.
You have a cat here for this presentation.
Darktail!
Darktail!
He kills my favorite cat!
now. So he was the son of a warrior and a kitty pet.
1 star.
I was trying to avoid spoilers, but yeah.
You're not avoiding spoilers.
Okay.
This book has been out for how
1
long?
star. What the fuck is this super edition called? 1 stars.
Confession.
Yeah.
1 star is like a conservative Republican
He
president.
really is, truly.
Okay, but yeah, so Darktail was his son, and then but 1 star disowned him because his mom was a kitty pet, even though that was his choice. But
Whatever.
so he hated all the
Fuck them
clans.
kids.
He made a little group of rogues called the Kin, and then but they weren't really kin because he was like just mean to them all.
And they're homophobic.
Yeah.
They killed the lesbian cat.
There's a
Oh
lesbian.
no.
She's canonically lesbian in my mind.
So then,
Okay.
eventually he wipes out or takes over Sky Clan and Shadow Clan. Like y'all seeing a trend here. He's leader of like the Shadow Clan now, and then all the other clans came together to fight his kin, and his dad kills him.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're gonna talk about
What's
some
wrong with Violetshine?
She wasn't loved as a kid. This isn't all about evil cats. These are cats who weren't loved as a children. So she was orphaned as a kid, taken away from her sister, and forced to live in Shadow Clan. And then, like, they were all like, "Oh, this kid's important. We want to have her, but we also don't like her because her foster parents, her foster mom and family didn't like her." Eventually, she like defects to join the Kin, and then later Sky Clan, and falls in love with an outsider who was really weird. His name was
Fucking
Tree,
himbo.
and he was also not loved as a child, so they bonded over
We hate
that.
Tree.
His name was Tree?
His name was fucking Tree.
T-R-E. Why?
No, there's no why.
It's warrior cats. Oh, I haven't got this far. I don't know who the fuck this
You were
man
warned.
is.
Well, now you know.
So Nightheart is like one of the far descendants of Firestar. So his mom named him Flame Kit, even though he's
We
black.
hate Firestar, remember?
Yeah. So his dad died when he was being born. So single mother. But the mom was too depressed to take care of him, so he didn't really know them.
She had postpartum.
Yeah,
No, that's depression of the baby.
No.
No,
What?
wait,
No.
what?
The
What?
The pregnant woman is now depressed.
We now need a slideshow
Oh,
on
is that-
postpartum.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Depression of the baby.
I don't.
I love
Shit.
it.
I love.
I
I
love
thought-
the
wait,
flies.
No, I'm thinking of. I don't know.
Drink your ranch water.
Just
Drink your ranch water.
I'm more twisted tea.
The tree.
The ranch water.
Excuse
shit.
us, Beagle. Some people don't know how to interact with social situations.
I'm autistic, okay?
So are all of us, bitch.
Yeah, we're all.
Why do you think we're here?
So like
Having
the rest of us,
PowerPoint
he doesn't like Firestar either. He's like, why do I gotta like grow
Hero!
up? Want to name me after Firestar? I'm not like him. I
Okay.
don't even know him. So when he becomes a warrior, he rejects his name and he's like, I want to be something else. So he
He's
gets
an
named
edgy emo
Nightheart,
boy.
which is like really edgy. And then to make matters worse, he decides to leave ThunderClan to join Shadow Clan. And then he goes to Shadow Clan, gets a mate there, and then comes back to ThunderClan with the mate.
Waffle
And then his apprentice's name is
That is
Waffle
fucked
Paw.
up. I hate the
And-
errands for that. Fuck those bitches for putting.
If
And
y'all
there's
know
like Billy.
anything at work,
There's a
Firestar
cat.
hates waffles.
There is a
So
cat
guys, the
named
last
fucking
F-U-
Billy Storm. Canonically, his name is Billy Storm.
That's awful.
They've been doing these books for over
Porn
20 years. I'm sure they're
They're
starting to run out
running
of
out of
ideas.
They need to
Yeah.
stop.
It's like The Simpsons.
Yeah.
I like how the cat
Yeah,
is
so his
just
last
here
FU to
existing.
Firestar was to take
Fucking
Waffle Paw as an
Waffle Paw is
apprentice.
just
Because
fucking
Firestar
diabolical.
doesn't like waffles.
Diabolical.
Beautiful.
So, in conclusion, cats who weren't loved as a child
Usually.
usually end up in Shadow Clan.
That's what I thought.
That's where I'm gonna be.
Edgelord time.
Ah.
Yeah, I see.
Thank you.